Southern Conference champion.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. And Greg, some players looking rejuvenated since the All-Star break. Does that short period of rest really make that much of a difference?
It does, and oftentimes more mentally than physically.
Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
Graham against Paul. Shoots over Graham. Paul can't get it to go. MP outside. And MP throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Booker the pass to Ayton. The kick out to Crowder. This one for three. A new 14 for the Suns. Knocked loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ayton a screen on MP. And here's Booker from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
They generated second chance opportunities on one end, preventing them on the other end. That was the story of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
To the wing right side. Ayton kicks to Booker. Ayton a screen on MP. From 13. No good from Booker.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Graham the pass to MP. Valanciunas sets a screen for MP. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got the fast break chance. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Crowder.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
And they double up MP. Graham finds MP. Inside, Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
He goes hard to the cup. Valanciunas, one of the best roll men in the game.
Booker the pass to Bridges. The drive by Booker. And the rejection by MP. On the wing, MP. Ayton with it. Now Valanciunas defending.
Phoenix foul. Devin Booker. That's his first personal foul.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. We talked about how he's going to try and disrupt Brandon Ingram. Coach said he's too tall to block. He's like KD in that sense. But we have to get a hand up to at least bother his shot from outside. So Kevin will try to limit his clean looks. Of course, that brings in his in-between game. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. To the paint, just 5 to shoot. And the rejection by MP.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Graham in the corner. Back to MP. Going inside, and then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Crowder against Williamson. The three, Bridges. Pelicans pull it in. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play call.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers. All right, fans, that was your Suns Dancers dance team. Make some noise.
Suns moving the ball around, and the dunk by Booker.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
MP passes to Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Crowder with it. Now Valanciunas defending. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Ayton a screen on Graham. Paul dishes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Chris does a nice job probing the defense off the pick and roll and finding teammates.
MP deciding where to go with it. Graham in the corner. Back to MP. Screen by Valanciunas. MP passes to Valanciunas. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Valanciunas has got his second bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint. Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
MP's shot is good. And that's 12 points for MP.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Oh, Ayton in position. It's stolen by Valanciunas. The leaner inside. And it's Williamson missing.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Outside Crowder. Ayton a screen on Valanciunas. Three-pointer, Crowder. Here's Ayton. And he lays it straight in.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Ingram outside. Back to Graham. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Suns trail by 14. And the Suns call time. They want to keep rolling here following the...
Which loudest section wants a T-shirt? Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Dancers.
New Orleans also making some changes. Hayes, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Devontae Graham. Payton passes to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
You see his link, the explosion, making sure of that one.
To the wing on the left. Payton against MP. Back to Hart. The pass to MP. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. The shot's good from Hayes.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Passes it to Johnson. Now here's Payne. Johnson outside. Pass to McGee. Kaminsky kicks to Johnson. From deep. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Takes it inside. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 14 points for the game.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
McGee finds Payton. Kept alive. Goes up again. It's blocked, and he recovers it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch.
Phoenix ball. Checking in for the Pelicans.
Johnson outside. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Hayes.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Payton, that's good.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And here's MP for 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Three-pointer.
2 minutes.
It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Field goal.
Yeah, what a play right there. Got his man tumbling to the floor and then the balance to knock it down.
Are you kidding me? Beautiful move. Had him on skates.
Payne dishes to Payton. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Payton's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And they double up MP. Here's Hayes. MP trying to free himself up. Hayes, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. It's a 16-point game. McGee is screen on MP. Payne passes to McGee. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
A 3 from MP. And they double up MP. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Hart finds MP. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by MP.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Pass to Kaminsky. Johnson outside. Here's the drive. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Here's Payne.
And you know what? Call it great defense or a poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their score.
MP with it. Here's Hayes. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists here tonight, and so is the New Orleans.
Your son. 19, the Pelicans 37. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers.
Looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Kaminsky in at the center position. Here's MP, and MP throws it down hard.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks was all business. He scored 40 points.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Phoenix, Jay Crowder, taking 2 shots.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
MP kicks to Williamson. No good on the 3. Suns trail by 16. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That'll be his.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your Suns, DeAndre Ayton.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Ayton sets the pick for Crowder. Over Valanciunas, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up.
Jonas Valanciunas. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Suns, Jay Crowder. 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Defense, toughness, and switchability.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And a deep 3 from MP. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Strong move by Brandon. He's playing with such great confidence these days.
Crowder, a screen on MP. And here's Booker from the arc.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
13 feet away. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by MP. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter. The drive by Booker. Count the basket.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
MP against Booker. Williamson is screen on Booker. Here's MP. Williamson trying to free himself up. Good D by Booker. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's good.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
It's Ingram on the wing. And the call on the shot.
Mikal Bridges. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New Orleans, Brandon Ingram. 2 shots.
Challenge the defense here tonight.
And one thing that's obvious from interviews and social media is that Brandon Ingram has a terrific work ethic.
Yeah, this is a guy who really knows the value of hard work.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
This game.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Ball outside. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
MP against Booker. The drive by MP. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
At the line for the Pelicans, number 25, shooting 1.
Free throw good, MP. You know, Steve, we've seen a few times in recent years in Cleveland and Indiana, for example, a new coach gets fired in year 1.
Yes, Kevin, losing a locker room can do that to you. It's embarrassing for those teams. When you know it's not working, you better not delay the inevitable.
MP against Ayton. The drive by MP. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll...
That's his first personal foul.
2 of the previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And both free throws good for MP.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Ayton sets the pick for Crowder. No good with the triple. Pelicans leading by 16. MP outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for New Orleans, number 25, taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, MP. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. They trail by 18. Bridges finds Ayton. Booker in the corner. Ayton a screen on Williamson. And Ayton throws it down.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Graham, the pass to MP. Williamson a screen on Booker. In the corner, it's Ingram. Bridges with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And MP throws it down hard.
And get a load of that move. We don't get to see plays like that very often.
No, we don't. Sailing in off the baseline for the reverse stuff. Paul dishes to Booker. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. And it's Ayton missing. Pelicans leading by 16. On the wing, MP. Defended by Crowder. Valanciunas. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Ayton, a screen on MP. Free throw line jump shot. Misses off the right iron.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Graham in the corner. MP with a screen on Paul. Graham, the pass to MP. And he uses the glass on the layup. 34 points for MP.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Here's Booker, and oh boy, a lot of contact there.
25. That's his second personal foul. 15 fouls. At the line for Phoenix, Devin Booker. At the line for 2.
Shots.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Suns, 61. The Pelicans, 70.
Looked like a dunk contest mixtape was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
So for New Orleans right now, underneath in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Ante Graham is out there with MP, and it's Ingram and at the small forward.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
The question is, why is Chris Paul so hot tonight? He recognized the hot hand, and it's him.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him.
Fourth personal foul. First team foul.
Midway through season 2, and the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. And stolen by Booker.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
Bridges shot, good.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Williamson outside. Now the pass to MP. Knocked away. He kicks it to Graham. 6 to shoot. Ball against MP. Suns trail by 3. Bridges outside. Here's Ayton, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And for the Pelicans, their shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. New Orleans moving the ball around. MP against Booker. The 8-footer. MP with a nice bucket inside. MP's got 38 points.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Here's Paul, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Love watching Chris work in that mid-range area. Does a great job of carving out space for his shot.
Passes to MP. Here's the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the foul called on MP.
That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Crowder. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter.
It's stops like that from Valanciunas that get a team fired up on the defensive end.
Here's MP. Good.
Suns foul. Devin Booker. That's his 5th personal foul. At the line for the Pelicans, number 25. 1 shot.
You can put him in the same breath as Michael Jordan. They both can say they had 37 games of 40 or more. And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Bridges with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Shot clock at 5. Here's Payne. Offensive rebound. And that one's good, Ayton.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Pelicans. Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
Paul looking around. Shoots over Graham. No good off the back of the rim. Pelicans leading by 6. Ingram kicks to Valanciunas. MP with it. Now guarded by Crowder. And Williamson throws it down.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
Pass to Ayton. Over in the corner, Paul. Payne gets a wide open look. Misses the 3. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. On the wing, MP. Payne covering. MP passes to Williamson. MP outside. Shot clock at 6. Hook shot. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Here's Crowder, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. MP outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his 2nd personal
That
foul.
one on a
3rd team foul.
on the scoring zone for the Pelicans.
Number 25.
One thing that stood out all
2
game
shots.
is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
And both free throws good for MP.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
It's Crowder on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Back to Crowder. Bridges against Ingram. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
The drive by MP. And that one's good. Williamson.
The explosiveness gets Zion through the contact. Defender didn't stand a chance.
Paul finds Crowder. Back to Paul. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Ayton. They get the rebound. Pelicans leading by 10. To the inside. Here's MP. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. MP's got 45 points.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions. The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Another one falls for New Orleans.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Paul with the ball. Now Valanciunas defending.
Those are the plays you want from Valanciunas on the defense.
Checking in for the Pelicans.
Challenge the shot.
Kaminsky is checked in for Crowder. New Orleans also making some changes. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Devontae Green. Williamson, the screen. Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
Johnson comes in for Bridges, and it's Payton in for Cameron Payne. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here we go, one-on-one, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws.
Shooting for New Orleans, Jonas Valanciunas at the line for 2.
How about over 90%?
And the second free throw, good.
He's a big man who plays to his strengths. Valanciunas offers a lot of grit and toughness.
Poked loose and stolen by MP. Down low. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Back to Johnson. He dishes it to Kaminsky. 5 on the clock. And the Suns miss again.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. All against Valanciunas. Johnson surveying the floor. Can they get it? That one doesn't go. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Here's MP. And good! There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's dance, fans! Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
Booker comes in for Paul. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Now here's Payton. 10 points for him. Kaminsky sets the pick for Payton. Over Hayes, and it's blocked. And Hart has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
3-point field goal.
Hart's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Booker with it. Now defended by Williamson. Looking to get it going. A nice shot by Booker.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Kaminsky against MP. Here's Williamson. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Payton kicks to Kaminsky. There's the pass to Booker. Back to Kaminsky. Off target with his three.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Williamson is screen on Booker. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stud. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. A three-pointer is right on target.
He's the prototype when you look at shooting guards, and Book can get buckets with and without dominating the ball.
Here's MP. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Poked away and stolen by MP. And MP throws it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. He throws it down hard.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
The 15-footer. Here's Kaminsky. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Kaminsky's got his first bucket of the night. New Orleans gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. MP passes to Williamson. Back to MP. Misses off the left iron. Sun shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. And Booker kicks to Payton. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by Hart. MP outside. And so it's New Orleans rolling along with a 20.
Your Sun, 82. The Pelicans, 109.
Be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Smith is out there with Johnson. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then there's Payton. And it's Nader into the 3 spot. MP passes to Valanciunas. Another possession, another assist.
Assisted.
Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Payton against Satoransky. With the floater, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Marshall is checked in for him.
Najee Marshall.
Here's Payton. Off the inbound, no good. So here's Murphy. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Murphy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Shamet. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. On the wing, Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Smith sets the pick for Johnson. Over Marshall. Marshall with the steal. And here's Murphy. No good from outside. Now Payton. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Smith with a screen on Satoransky. Payton can't get it to go. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. To the middle. And Murphy kicks to Satoransky. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Temple, covered by Payton. And yes, it's good.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
On the wing, Johnson looking to end the run. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
And Temple kicks to Marshall. New Orleans moving it around. Pass to Murphy. Back to Temple. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Temple's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Smith dishes to Payton. Driving the lane, and it's blocked. Murphy passes to Temple. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And we all value a dose of humility from time to time, even, Steve, from the start. But what do you think is the right balance between bravado and modesty?
I think you always got to have character and respect. I think that's where it comes from. But during competition, as long as you're not crossing the line, I think it's okay.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
If you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Here's Payton. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And so Satoransky will bring it up for New Orleans. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Screened by Valanciunas. Marshall dishes to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Asserting his will offensively. Valanciunas taking over.
Payton against Satoransky. Payton kicks to Nader. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Valanciunas has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Murphy passes to Marshall. Here's Temple. Marshall with it. And there's the pass to Valanciunas. At the top of the key, Marshall. Out to the wing. Lets the 3 fly. The shot by Satoransky, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Nader kicks to Payton. Stolen by Satoransky. Right wing. Here's Temple. He's covered by Shamet. Screened by Valanciunas. Here's Temple. And the rejection by Smith. Now here's Payton. Smith outside. Johnson outside. Smith sets the pick for Johnson. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Outside Murphy. Rebound by Smith.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Payton against Satoransky. Payton attacking. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
The Pelicans have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Back to Satoransky, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Johnson, a wide open look, off target from three-point range. The Pelicans have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. And Valanciunas kicks to Satoransky. In the corner, it's Temple. Back to Satoransky. 6 on the shot clock. It's Murphy outside. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Here's Payton. And there's the drive, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Some changes for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for Smith. Jay Crowder comes in for Nader. And it's Payne in for Landry Shamet. And New Orleans also making a change. Williamson's checked in.
That's the end of the game. Thanks for coming out to support your team. Make sure to get home safely, and we'll see you at the next sporting event.
Hey, everyone. John, why don't you start us off?
So, MP, I was talking to Chris Webber recently, and he mentioned you as one of his favorite young players to watch. How does that kind of compliment coming from someone like Chris Webber make you feel?
Man, that's incredible. C. Webb's one of the all-time greats, so to get a compliment like that from a player who knows what it takes to compete at the highest level, that's big for me. Everybody wants to respect the generation who came before them, so yeah, that's big.
Any favorite Webber memories growing up?
You know, I always liked how skilled he was for a big man. He was a little ahead of his time that way. I bet he'd kill it, well, even more than he did. And if he was in the league right now, he'd be perfect for positionless ball. He belongs in the Hall of Fame.